Really live.
Hold on, let me fix this shit. Shit. So like it. You got it.
Yeah, take the case.
Is the case too hard?
It's the case. Okay, hold on.
Sure. Take yeah, okay. Take the clip off. Whoever was reading, y'all can go back. Go ahead, whatever you got. Yeah, whatever you got.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20. It reads, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness."
It's talking about those that basically take the truth and turn it into a lie, man. You know? Read it again, somebody.
Book of Isaiah 5 and 20. And it reads,
The back
"Woe
piece.
unto them that,
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter."
Right, and that's what our people is about. They're corrupters. That's what the scripture is saying. You corrupt the words. You corrupt the ways of the Heavenly Father. All right? By bringing in your tainted
The water.
Understanding, your tainted teachings, man. All right? Other outside of the Lord's teachings.
So you twist this upwards.
But you find out that the Lord's
Okay, I see.
way is the perfect way. And then you find out everybody else's way is obsolete.
That's right.
You know? And that's why the scriptures say, you know, his way, his word is tried. His word is faithful and true. Because it's been tried.
Right.
You know, Jake, come up here and talk all this madness. Ain't read all the scriptures, ain't read nothing. Alright? Ain't tried it like it's supposed to be tried. Alright, so you can't even really tell whether or not if it works or not. But this thing is a sure thing, it works.
You gotta have experience with it.
Yeah.
You gotta have experience to know that these things are real. You know? That's it. What you have with that?
Like I said, she like it. Back in Isaiah chapter 5, verse 21. "Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight." Says,
Hey, that's 2/3, man. They wise in their own eyes. You know, prudent in their own sight. You know, prudent go into foresight. You know, they think that they know some shit, but they don't really know nothing.
well, hey, going back into that guy that came up to the brothers in the Dallas camp, he kept asking questions, but then every time the brother give him an answer, he said, "I know that, I know that."
They want to go to something else.
Yeah, I know that, but really what I'm asking is, and then all right, it's like,
Bunch of madness. Bunch of madness.
And that's why even the scripture says, even a fool is kind of wise, man, when he shut up his lips, man. All right? God, hold his tongue, man, And you niggas need to learn how to hold your tongue, man.
Yeah.
Hey, scripture say
You talk more than a damn woman, man. A lot of times, man. Especially when you come up here, man, thinking you know something, man.
Yeah.
The scripture said, keep thy
A foot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Verse 22, and it reads, "Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink."
Yeah, I got it. The book of Hosea, chapter 4, and verse 6 says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee." And that's the thing, like the brother brought out, I think that was Isaiah the 3rd chapter. Sheep know of his owner and his master's period, but Israel have not known, not to be considered. What to paraphrase, that's that lack of knowledge, man. Jake. And it says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, man. Knowledge is available, man. We live in the age of information, man.
The scripture is saying it's a free spirit. This is free. It's a free spirit, man.
Hey, Salaki, because the brother said, these are 2/3, man. They reject knowledge, man. Okay. For example, man, I have a auntie, right? And she heard, she's seen us out here, right? Which I'm not out here, right? But she's seen us out here. She heard what we were teaching, right? About Yahweh Shai, man, right? And she said, well, you can keep that. I'll stay with my Jesus, man. You know. But that's a great example of 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. All you do is reject knowledge, man. You know, you think you know something, but you don't know nothing. It's like,
It goes back to pride. That goes back to being pride.
Quick precept, the book of Isaiah, chapter 10. 30 and 10. Now this is what Israel say. 2/3 they like this. This is what they prefer. We teach. Isaiah 30 and 10 it says. Let me start up a little bit. Isaiah 30 and 9 it says that this is a rebellious people. Speaking of Israel, it says lying children that would not hear the law of the Most High, of the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Shai.
And this the absolute law. All right. We say universal law sometimes, but it's the absolute 100% perfect law. And we got access to it, but we turn away from it. We're the ones that turn away from it. Like in Baruch 3 and 13.
Isaiah 30 and 10. It says, "Will say to the seers, see not." All right, that's talking about the prophets in the ancient world called seers. It says, "And say to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things."
They don't want to hear about Jacob's trouble. They don't want to hear about
False prophets, 12 tribes of Israel, 12 tribes of Israel.
Yes.
Amen, brother. Anyway, we didn't get
Isaiah 30 and 10, which say to the seers, see not.
The seers are the prophets, right? The seers are those who basically prophets. They say before it happened. Okay?
Right.
And that's which really is supposed to be in tune with that.
Hey, that's why we believe the prophecies that's to come, man, because we can see it. All right, we believe it. We don't have to, physically, see it. Some brothers have seen certain prophecies that's gonna take place, in visions and dreams. But, hey, we can see these things happening. The rest of the world, they can't see it. They're like, I can't see that happening, man. Y'all just talking.
hey, it's like the MOTV, right? Being the RFID chip, man, right? People are actually walking around. You have people in the world that are walking around with it already implanted in their hands, man. Okay, so look, these prophecies are jumping off the page, man. They're speaking louder now more than ever.
Yeah.
And really, that's why through the spirit, a lot of you niggas is bugging out too, man. All right.
Oh yeah, a little bit more. It says, "And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us smooth things." Prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things,
Right.
prophesy deceits.
Right, that's why you got the conscious community, and you got the Hebrew Israelite communities, quote unquote, whatever, however you want to say it. They're bent on, entertainment, finding this thing as entertainment. This is not about entertainment. This is concerning the soul. All right, this is concerning the soul. This is concerning whether or not you're going to exempt yourself.
Salvation.
The judgment that's coming. All right.
Hey, that's why Sanetta said this morning in the video that he made. He was talking about how the title of it was GMS is underrated, the most underrated camp. And he was going on and give credit and say, hey, those are men, the real men, And you can believe that he's sincere about it because he's been scoffing for the longest. He ain't like somebody that was believing and nothing like that. So that goes to show you can actually,
Well, son, that is a clout chaser.
Yeah. Well, he doing it. What do you call that when you egging somebody on? Not you.
Instigator.
Not antagonizing.
Instigating.
But no.
Cheerleading. Yeah.
Cheerleading is
Yeah.
like when you uplifted somebody for some vain purpose.
Clout chasing.
Yeah, because the dude is dumping
Yeah.
And he say all type of stuff. Fuck GMS, this, that, and the third.
Yep.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And if you don't believe the book, we don't give a damn about what you saying.
Yeah, this word ain't profiting these people who come into this name. The mindset that this is being about entertainment.
Hey, that's why I was gonna say. That's why we underrated. You know, that's why his title. He was like, GMS is underrated because we don't come with gimmicks, different things to try to entertain you. You know, so we just come straight go through the scriptures, man. We just follow the scriptures, 100%.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Doctrine never talks about
Plainest of speech. God.
Probably like that. This Isaiah 30:11. It says, "Get you out of the way, turn aside, turn out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us." You know, that's how 2/3 feel, man. You know, they don't.
It's visible to the Lord's ways is visible to Jacob. You know?
Grievous.
Hey, the what does scripture say that? You know? Jacob. It's like a heavy stone. Yeah. This word is a heavy stone upon a foot.
Feathers upon the feet.
Yeah, exactly. You know? But this word is comforting. You know? This word is comforting.
It's the stumbling block unto them, but a comforter.
It's the book of St. John, chapter 4, and verse 24, and it reads, Yahweh is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
That's right. That's why that dude didn't get it. You know, that came out to the Dallas camp, man. He didn't have the spirit, man. He wasn't thinking spiritual. You know, obviously, man, we ain't got to put all the nations where we were scattered to on this tribe, man. It wouldn't fit on this. How we going to fit all that on the sign, man? You know what I'm saying? If we did, it'd be real small. We had to have a big ass sign to put, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got tribes of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, that was scattered into like China, all over the place, man, the Middle East, everywhere.
Yeah.
So you ain't gotta put down that Pacific region where they was at. You just say
The spirit gonna catch you.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
The spirit gonna catch you.
there's.
The scripture say,
Yep.
Romans 8:16.
That's right.
The spirit is gonna catch you. Now, this is what is prophetic. What we're doing. The two slabs, what is that?
Two sticks.
Two sticks. The name of the Israel on there. You know, where they are rejecting, we're taking both of us are taking it to captivity. Greatest enslavement ever known to mankind.
Well,
Transatlantic slavery.
there are scriptures that tell you that Jacob scattered everywhere. Basic scriptures. James the first chapter. 1 Peter the first chapter. Acts 2. Isaiah 11. Scriptures tell you that we're scattered everywhere. What more proof do you need?
How hard is it to do that? Like, you don't have to put Judah and China. You don't have to do that. These people were scattered all over the four corners of the earth. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
And you gotta say that we must worship him in spirit and in truth, right? You know, that's why the word say, I think I got it right here, John 6 and 44. It says, "No man can come unto me except the Father which hath sent me draw him. Okay, and you got to be drawn in by the Spirit, man. You know. So
Because but these men, the scripture said they naturally brute beasts. All right, and they have no discernment. They have no spiritual discernment. Okay, it's like the white man. They ain't got no spiritual discernment. They all carnal. They all about what they can do with the flesh. I have to do that. Prick. But anyway, you got to be spiritual, and in order to be spiritual, you gotta humble yourself, and the Lord got to be able to deal. The Spirit got to be able to deal with you to open your understanding. Never, people don't understand that. You got to be a
Certain stock.
Yeah, a certain stock, a certain way, a certain manner, for the Spirit to even deal with you.
hey, that's what the scripture says. I think it's a wisdom of Solomon. They say the Spirit in all generations entereth into holy souls.
That's what I'm think about.
Which is the elect. You know, you got to be holy. Holy men is separate from the society. the spirit ain't gonna dwell in a body that's subject unto sin, man. And that's all this society produces, sin. So, you know, you gotta put aside sin for the spirit to get.
You can't deal with an unclean vessel.
God.
It's like
You get first deal.
this is the book of St. John. Land backing up what the brother had brought up. This book of St. John, chapter 15 and verse 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
See, that's another stipulation, right? So you're not chosen for this thing. I mean, you don't get to choose this thing. You're chosen for this thing.
God.
You're looking down upon, the men of the Lord. That's how he was in Hedges, being a part of the elect. But the Lord chose us out of the world. The Lord chose us. We didn't go into a Christian church, man, and some nigga working pastor, man, ordained us. No. That's not how it works. So like St. John 15 and 16.
A lot of Christians can say how they found the Lord.
I found God. It's like
You put him in my pocket because he's my person. You know what I'm saying?
right. How the hell you find the Lord, man? The Lord ain't lost. You are.
Yep.
Right. That would make sense.
Many people are lost. We're it.
Back in the book of St. John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, and that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you.
Yeah, that's part of faith. You ask you now about Shai, whoever you need, you're going to give it to you. Faith. And that's becoming one key word in the world like
Yeah.
And when that time comes, you're going to need how about Shai for him to actually, give you the blessings through faith.
Exemption. Because what's coming is judgment all over the earth. The whole earth is going to be going. Everybody's going to be in shock and awe around this. Because a lot of people ain't going to know what to do when the stuff hit the fan. So our point is to what? To guide you to Yahweh so that you can find the comfort that your soul is looking for. But a lot of you just, y'all was just really meant for the condemnation. That's what it really boils down to. You're meant for the condemnation, man. And this thing has always been about predestination, the election, man. Because the Lord, he's going to avenge the innocent and righteous blood. Period. I don't care what you niggas talking about, man. The Lord is about to seal the elect, the ones that's been going through turmoil throughout all these different ages. And now we finally getting our rest, starting with this word, because this word is bringing down a society, the very society that we know to be all great and upstanding. Now it's taking it, it's bringing it down.
Hey, whoever don't believe that, you just ain't got the faith. You don't have that gift of faith. It's a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord got to give you a gift is something that you give to somebody, man, that's deserving of that gift. You see? And I got a quick precept. This is real quick. Hebrews chapter 11 and 6. It says, but without faith, all right, it is impossible to please him.
So your faith is the substance of things hoped for. What it say?
The evidence of things not seen.
The evidence of things not seen. Okay? So what we can't see, all right, which we never seen the Lord, but through this word, and faith coming by hearing the word, all right, that's how we confirm in our spirit.
Okay.
But Jake is all about the head, what they can touch and see. What they can seeing is believing.
Well, the scriptures say, blessed he that believes and have not seen. Yeah, kind of Thomas, yeah.
Hey, that's why I do.
Kind
He got checked on
yeah,
that,
yeah.
Yahweh Shai said,
Blessed is he, yeah.
what did he say to Peter? He said, for flesh and blood did not reveal it unto you.
God.
He was the son of the Lord.
Yeah.
Son of God.
Yeah.
You know?
Yahushua told Peter, bless.
Could
Yeah.
understand the sign. You know, he
That's
was
right.
scoffing so hard against the sign because he didn't see everything that he wanted to see on there. You know what I'm saying? He got to see it to believe. You like, how do you know it's Israelites over there? And what are you saying? Like some.
He was being an asshole.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
being an asshole. All right? A lot
He
of
was
niggas
scoffing
assholes.
purely.
A lot of you are secret agents, man. All right? Probably vocab alone situations.
I was thinking that too.
You got to do something.
No, that nigga hiding. He's still scared of the corona.
Got something to back you up with that. Let me run that scripture out right. This is Luke 18:7. It says, "Shut out the Most High avengers on elect, which cry day and night unto him. Though he bear all with them, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Right? Nevertheless, the Son of Man cometh. Shall he find faith on earth?" He's going to avenge us speedily, man. It's coming. All right? We in those times, man. We in those times for the Lord to do this thing, man. It's act. It's strange act. All right? We're in the time of the Lord to show out, man. But for the elect, he's going to avenge us, man. And it's gonna be like I always say, the angel got the two mechanisms, man. Delivering the elect and destroying this place. That's what they're here for.
Hey, it's like that brother in Jamaica, right? Brother from Muhammad Salah. Like he said, he believed that an angel came to him, right? And the angel told him, man, like, you know, we finna come and deliver. We finna come deliver y'all soon, man.
For the gather up the righteous. He said, gather up the righteous.
You know? So we know it's coming, man. We can feel it, man. We know through the Spirit, man. Man, look, the Lord is comforting us, man. You know? We know these things are coming, man. We have faith in these things, man. Just like the elder in Dallas has said to that bald head nigga, man. You know? Hey, man, look. This is what we believe. All right? If you don't believe that, man, then you take your ass out somewhere else and go. And you go teach your damn doctrine. Yeah, you kept telling the bro, hey man, you should teach, man. Go ahead, go over there and teach, man.
Right.
Because the nigga kept acting like he knew everything, man, and didn't know a damn thing.
Yep.
You know?
I got a quick precept to back you up what you just said. All right. This is Romans. Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. It says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?" With a question mark.
Yes. Just because you don't believe, don't make the surety of the Lord of none effect. Don't make this word devoid of its purpose. Just because one nigga don't believe.
Yeah, just because Tyrone don't believe. Oh, Tyrone don't believe. Yeah, it can't be true. You know? That's just Keisha don't understand.
Right.
You know?
Hey, that's why the scriptures say, "Let not."
That's our better. Oh, if we don't get it, I ain't following that shit if he ain't following it.
I think somebody said that actually on his comment board when he went live on his
He said, ask them why the angels have swords, son. He said,
Yeah. What?
Ask them this, son.
Ask him. He said, "Ask him why the angels have wings. What God doesn't fly?" What the fuck? What kind of? That don't even make sense.
Angels do got wings, nigga. Ezekiel the first chapter.
No, he asked. He said, "Ask him why do angels have wings and why can't their God fly? They gotta fly on angels' wings." I'm like, that didn't. The whole comment didn't even make sense.
Well, that's Jacob straining out of
Asshole. Hey, somebody covered. They said last week it was ISUPK. Now it's GMS. They was on his ass.
Well, like the brother said, man, that's
Frankie don't give a fuck about none of y'all.
that is a clout chaser.
Yeah.
You go everywhere, and you know, he walked up to the brother holding the phone, man.
Oh, he walked up holding.
Yeah. He was recording.
His phone, man. You don't lie.
Yeah, he was recording on his phone. I was like, oh, okay.
They like the Apostle Bar
It already said GMS.
On his channel, yeah. He said,
So he started the live that already said GMS live.
No. On his channel, Sonetta TV, it said Sonetta pulls up to GMS Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but when he walked up, he acted like he didn't know
Right,
that
but
they
he
were.
already,
Yeah.
right, he already
Oh, this
had it.
GMS?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they got the 100% proof. Like,
Frankie, boy,
That nigga's a demon.
Frankie, trust a nigga named Frankie
Frankie ain't
from the
going.
7th.
right. Yeah, you can't trust him.
You can't trust a nigga named Frankie from the 7th.
Hey,
Hey,
every nigga named Frankie in any mobster movie was a shiesty nigga.
real shit, motherfucker, that you
Sound
sit in
grimy
the
as
front
hell,
seat
Frank.
and Frankie get in the back seat. I used to pick the shit out your head.
Niggas should be playing in Goodfellas.
Oh, wait, I got. Wait. I'll be just real quick.
That's the same hit, man.
Yes, sir.
That's the same thing as the Egyptology. All the way around, you got the thing.
Little donkey dick on the side.
No, Egyptology goes back to Edomites, man. Do you
Yeah.
understand what Egyptology goes back to? They got nothing to do with niggas,
Mm-hmm.
black people.
Yep.
Egyptology goes back to Ptolemy, man.
Yep.
Okay, Ptolemy Soter.
Mm-hmm.
He was the king of Egypt, man. That's what Egyptology goes back to. Okay? Stupid.
That's all digging up all those. They was getting
All the Egyptologists, when you go, I'm an Egyptologist. Google right now Egyptologists. Ain't gonna be nothing but a lot of fucking crackers, man.
Yep. And most of those books, all those books that they worship, the Metu Neter and the Kebra Negas, that's all that shit came from the Library of Alexander.
That's what I'm
And
Esau.
yeah,
saying. Esau did all that research.
Yeah.
He wanted to bring that up.
yep. And all those books come from Elon in the Achaemenid Empire.
Those books come from different nations.
Yep.
The Epic of Gilgamesh is a spin-off story of Noah and the flood.
Yep. That's from Elon.
Okay? It was other nations within, around us. It was a multitude. Okay? It was a multitude that left up out of Egypt. Okay? So it's something called Chinese whispering. Alright? Chinese whispering is if I tell you something, and then you tell him, and think about that same story for 5 years. Eventually that shit gonna change.
It's like playing telephone.
Telephone.
The little details
Yeah, it's a
change.
telephone game. Another name called Chinese whispering. Okay, so the multitude that was amongst us, they took it back to their culture. Hey, this is what happened. This is what happened with the flood. Moab got the story. These different nations got the story of the flood. Okay? It's called Chinese whispering. They was amongst. And they just told it the way they told it. But the Bible is the sole truth of it.
It's the source.
That's the source of it.
They see, and they say we the greatest people on earth, right? And you know, man, all of them, they probably believe that. Well, how come when it comes to a book that has all the secrets of the world and everything that it gives you actually a one-up on the world, and it's for you, why is it a big problem?
They don't believe it. They don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, we brought it up, Isaiah 6. They really don't understand.
God.
We just be asking these rhetorical questions anyway.
It doesn't feed into their worldly lust.
Yep. It doesn't benefit. They see it as a non-benefit, just like Esau saw his blessing as a non-benefit.
Just like that bitch, she was like, what she say? The Bible is completely useless.
Yeah.
Well, hey, somebody got to be the 2/3 to be the story, though.
Mhm.
You know, like no matter what we say, somebody got to fit that part of the movie. So it's like they're not gonna get it for that purpose of the movie, for the Lord's will to be fulfilled.
Jake nigga romanticizing over Egypt, and then like nigga woman, she love because she's a guy.
She's a queen with the headdress.
Yeah, God. Go ahead, let's get this video.
I got it. So the book of Proverbs, book of Proverbs chapter 1, and I'll start at verse 20. And it reads, Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, and in the openings of the gates.
Where the prophet's supposed to be at, where we at now. Go ahead.
In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? You know, when you go into that word simplicity, all right, it goes into a foolishness. You know, and that's what our people love. Our people love to, party and bullshit and fool, stuff like that. It says, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
They hate the knowledge of the Bible. They hate the knowledge of the Lord. How long you simple when you love simplicity. Okay? The simple thing that you people believe in and think. When you really go into the origin of it, it's really simple. It's foolishness. It's foolishness at the end of the day. You know, when you go into the stories of these different gods and you know, these different Isis, Horus, Seth, and you know these different gods and things. Come on, you grown ass men believing in. You talk about spookism. Well, we have something worth of actually seeing these things actually play out. Now, the spookism thing that we speak about hasn't happened yet, but there are things that has happened in the scriptures that we can clearly see. We witness of slavery. We can clearly see that it's written in the Bible. Okay. All right. It speaks about the black woman not having hair. It's written in the Bible. It's written. The scriptures speak about a man leaving his household. It's written in the Bible. A woman compares to the man. It's written in the Bible. So there's things that we can actually read that is in our reality right now today. Okay. Now there's other things that hasn't happened yet, but that don't mean that it's true because they mean that they did from the past. It's just that simple. The scripture speaks about the Roman Empire. It speaks about the Persian Empire. You go into history right now, and you can read about those things in history. What are you people talking about? All right? How long will you love simplicity? Okay? You reject the knowledge of yourself. See? Hold on there. I talked there earlier. I don't think you guys read.
Proverbs 21:16.
Give Proverbs 21:16.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16. It says, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead."
This is where the understanding lies. Whether you believe it, like it, understand it, not. This is where the understanding lies. This is where it all goes down. Okay? Literally. The answers to everything. He that wandered out of the way of understanding made it from the congregation. Okay? What Scripture tells us in Revelation 11 chapter on how their dead bodies shall be in that great city. This is that great city where people are actually mind dead. He's not talking about physical dead, he's talking about mental dead. Okay? Dead to what? Dead to the understanding of the law, dead to the inheritance, dead to the power, dead to the self.
He that wanted by the way of understanding, that's 2/3. They wandered here in Babylon out of the way of understanding. But the scriptures say, I was reading that in Isaiah, where it say, though Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet shall a remnant return to the power of the perfect. So we are the hope of the elect have returned into that understanding.
Right.
You know?
Turn ye in simple. Turn ye in simple. See, we are the simple that turned into it. That's in Proverbs 9.
Yeah. What's that? In Isaiah it says when you shall hear a word behind you,
Yeah,
and it's
some.
cons. It says this is the way, walk ye in it.
Yep.
You know.
Keep going with that Proverbs. No, not you. Whoever had Proverbs. Yeah, keep going.
Back in the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, and verse 22, and it reads, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproach." It's like turn you at my reproach. It's like a reproof.
Which is correction.
It says, "Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you."
The Lord, this is the Lord pouring out His Spirit. See, this is the Lord actually basically, in a sense, manifesting down through his men and pouring out the understanding. I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make my words known unto you. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 24 says, because I have called and ye refuse.
See, I call and you refuse to call. You know when you see a phone number, when you get a phone call and you decline it, that's what you niggas doing to the Lord. You see the phone ringing.
Right.
Hey, decline.
Yeah, and he happy to call you.
Then the phone ring again, decline. You see the man of the Lord, you walk past, decline. You see the videos, you scoff, you talk shit, you ain't trying to hear, you decline. So the Lord gonna decline you when it comes.
Yep.
The scriptures mentioned, the scriptures talk about how the homicide is gonna be knocking at our doors, right? And those that open it, open the doors unto him, he's gonna come in and sup. Okay? We open the door, you know. You niggas, just like the elder said, you niggas look at the peephole, you know. Oh no, I ain't answering that.
Prophet of the Lord started laughing.
Yeah, when somebody comes to your house that you don't want to be at your house, you look through the people. That's you niggas, man. That's why, hey, when niggas see us, they'll walk around the street. You know? They'll walk past, keep their head down.
Excellent. That's beautiful.
You know? You niggas declining, man. That's what y'all do.
You set yourself up for traffic. Because that happened to us one time. We went over family member house. Keyhole. She started laughing. She opened the door. She told us she was laughing at us. She see the beers on her face. So guess what? She declined it. What happened? The boy declined her. That shit is good.
She alright now.
Whoever parent Daniels, as it's written in the scriptures.
Hey, you laughed 10 years ago. That 10 years ago laugh came back around. Now you're moving for us. Now you're one of the good ones. Go ahead.
Back in Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
You read this last one. The Lord is still stretching out his hand. You know? And you disregard it. You know? You're not trying to hear it. You're not trying to understand it. You know? You ain't even taking 1 second to
Consider listening.
consider to listen. It's just to speak about consider. It said because he considered. You know? That's in I believe that's in Ezekiel 18.
So that's what we do.
You consider.
When you first heard the Lord, you consider like, okay, it's continuing on, verse 25. It says, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof.
Yeah, because when you have a council is where you sit down to discuss what should be your next move. You know, what should we do about this? Like kings, a king will have his right hand, his left hand. He'll have his top general. He'll have his top warrior. He'll have his men and his council. All right, what should we do about this situation? What should we do about the king of the east? You know, well, sir, we should blah 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 blah. Whatever the council is, okay, what the council said. We're not gonna attack. We're gonna make peace. And then here it is. You got the simple nigga who's gonna in the middle of the exchanging of the peace treaty. He gonna shoot a boy there. You just disregarded the whole council, nigga. Now we gotta go to war. You know, you just disregarded. Now death is coming. You know, no, hey, we got 10,000 men, and these people got 30,000. So we gotta consider these things. Hold on, we gotta huddle up. We gotta do a council. What should we do? Hey, you know what? Let's make peace. All right, cool. We're gonna make peace. And then you got the asshole shooting. bow and arrows and shit. You just fucked it all up. Now death is gonna come. It's 30,000 of them, and it's 10 of us.
Yep.
Now we dead. No?
It says, but ye have set at naught all
Hey,
my
this is
counsel.
I'm sorry, this is the counsel. Somebody get Isaiah 30. Yeah, Isaiah 30. Yeah, Isaiah 30. See, we're part of that counsel. Let's go into a little bit more. Maybe you don't understand that. We're speaking about, we're telling y'all don't get the mark of the beast, which the outright beast. We spoke about not getting that earthly shit. The shit that make you shake. All right, we said don't get it. People dropping dead from us.
Shake like Nate.
You know what I'm saying? That needle that make you twerk. You know, the needle that make you shake.
Harlem Shake.
You know?
You know, end up with Parkinson's disease fucking with that shit.
We brought out, not to get it, you know, we brought out information about these things. We brought out about martial law. We brought out about the death that's coming. We brought out about the war you know? We spoke about the troops. You know? We spoke about a lot of different things, and where people just keep on la 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 la. You know? Go ahead.
It says, and with none of my reproof, verse 26, I will also laugh at your calamity.
That's what's coming.
I will mock.
Calamity is distress. Calamity is misery. See?
Anguish.
Anguish. That's calamity. You look up the words yourself. Alright?
That's that word.
Woe. Destruction. Evil. See, we're speaking these things before the evil day comes. You know? Yeah, and this is to you guys that call yourself Israelites. This is to us too. We got to get right with Yahweh Shai the proper way, you know, before we get caught up. And we don't want to get caught up. That's what we're doing now. Not to get caught up. With our pants hated that.
Hey, the Lord says, shall I find faith on the earth?
I was trying to figure that out for the longest.
Back in Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 26, I will also laugh at your calamity.
Yep.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yep, that's why we drink. That's why we be joyous when we hear something happens to destruction. Okay? And it's going to happen even more. We're going to rejoice when more people gets put to death because it's out of the Bible. Yeah, we're going to rejoice when these things happen, man. You know? When tornadoes get to swooping up these people's homes. But what's going to happen now? This lockdown about to come, and Big Brother finna be on y'all ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna mock when your fear comes, because you don't know real fear.
Yep.
When the Lord put the spirit on this devil to be the devil that he is, instead of hiding it and cloaking it, and he ain't even hiding it too much. It's in your face. But when it's real known, this is the man. That's when y'all fear gonna come. Because y'all thought this was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted that nigga to be saved. You wanted Esau to be saved. But here it is, Esau is kicking down your door, telling you to take the chip or die.
Convert or die,
it's
same
gonna get
shit.
like that soon. It's gonna get like that. Somebody get Revelations 13.
Hey, and all the people that ain't taking it, they talking about re-educating. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Which
the yellow.
we know-
We've been speaking about that. We've been speaking
Blue Force
about
tracking,
the Air
kinda.
Force, Blue Force tracking, and within it they have the yellow, which is to re-educate the people. The red, they're gonna kill us all, kill those that are woke off, so to speak. The prophets. Okay. The blue, those are friendly fires. The niggas that's promoting the image of the beast. Okay. The blue is the friendlies. A lot of the celebrities are friendlies to the image of the beast. Okay. Then the yellow is like the brother said, they're gonna re-indoctrinate you to be a part of this system. Okay? It's gonna come down to a point where that old Roman draconian measures is gonna take place.
Yeah.
And they so that we've been right through the spirit. We've been right through the spirit. There's articles that's speaking about how America is becoming, in a sense, of draconian like. I read an article a couple of months ago. about being damn, this seems like some draconian measures. A dictatorship. You got that? Yep. Stop at 15.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 15, and it reads, and he made, it's like, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Yep.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, so if you don't worship the image of the beast, you're going to be killed. The image of the beast is the way of this life. See, this is the counsel from the Lord that you people are not listening to. Okay? The image is taking this archangel, the serpent's piss, as a part of accepting the image of the beast. Why? Because you wanna go to the gym.
Yep.
See? You wanna go to the restaurant.
Yep.
You wanna go to work. You wanna get on a plane. They were saying a lot of Southwest flights been getting canceled a lot. You know? Because if I'm not mistaken, it's because of employees. The
Employees not getting the vaccine.
Yep. Not getting the vaccine.
Yep.
You know? So it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be alright. If you don't get this, we're gonna kill your ass. If you don't get with this, we're gonna kill your ass.
Yep.
Well, you see what they doing. Look, that's why what's going on at the shipyards is making sense now.
Yeah.
Because they say they're gonna let certain products come in unless a certain amount of people get to what. So that's going exactly what's going on.
Biden is a perfect president right now to promote that.
They all be the perfect president because they all
puppets.
doing the will.
Yeah.
It's an agenda. When it was Trump's turn, he was being a perfect president. When it was Obama, he was being a perfect president. Now Biden is in, he's being a perfect president to establish what needs to be done. All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond,
Everybody got to get this. Go ahead.
to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Speaking about that incision. Okay? It's speaking about the karate. Rich and poor, free and bond. So those bums, they're gonna try to get the bums.
Yep.
You see? They're gonna get the people in prison. I did a lesson on that about 3 years ago. Okay? They said that they're considering inmates in prison who have lengthy sentences or who want to get out, bond or
Parole.
yeah, probation or this, that, and the third, so they won't, jump ship, so to speak. They're considering getting them chipped. So that's free and bond.
Yep. They offering reduced sentences too.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
It says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, saith he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
No man that might buy or sell. Okay. Now, how we know that how we know that the serpent piss is connected to this is because that's what they're saying. If you don't get beat up, you can't go to a certain spot. They did this. I can't remember where they did it.
You heard about Australia?
Was it in Australia?
Well, in Australia, they're saying
France.
I'm talking about in France is where the lady was arguing with him, or she got kicked out of the store or something like that. That was in France.
Yeah. They have something in France called the health pass, and in France they actually started rioting because what they did was they told everybody that okay, you have by a certain day to get mandated, and even the ones that had the virus, they got to get mandated too. And if they weren't mandated by a certain day, then they can't go into restaurants, they can't go to sporting events and concerts. But the thing about it is they have like a QR code that you have to scan that's sent out to everybody's cell phones. in the country, and you have to scan it, and you have to take like a survey, let them know if you got got mandated or not. And if you don't, and you have to do this like on a consistent basis, like every couple of weeks.
Well, that's coming here because remember the article that we read, I think was it last month or about 2 months ago, that was talking about all the top phone companies, right, are actually updating their systems so that it has your V pass on there.
all your
Con.
information.
Con.
Yep.
You know?
If I may, in Australia, what's happening is, brother, I told you guys to subscribe to his page.
Yeah.
Brother in Australia.
Yeah.
He said that those who don't take the serpent piss, they're quarantined. I think he said 20% haven't taken it yet. But it's like it's a foreshadow of what's about to happen next week. So.
Yep.
Kind of like containment.
Containment. Watch the movie Containment on Netflix. It's a TV series. Containment. Okay? So this thing is real. But we've been saying it. And hold on, that second Ezra 16. Okay? Because this is what's coming down. Second Ezra 16 is starting like 65. But you can finish that up. Read that verse again.
Book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 17, and it reads, "And that no man might buy or sell, saith he that had the mark."
Now, what's happening is it's the barcode, okay? The what is it called? The universal product code. Okay, so within the universal product code, there's a system where you can scan and buy. This is why they made Apple Pay. This is why they do Cash App. This is why they got credit cards. It's a system from cash to electronic, cash to plastic, and from plastic to chip. That's it. That's it. It was the gold and silver. Took it, replaced it with paper. That's gonna be is being replaced with cards. That's why you got the credit cards and shit like that now. The Apple Pays, the various cards where you can buy and sell. So ultimately transitioning into what is known as the RFID microchip. Near field communication.
And then, like, some of the phones I would like to have tap. So it's
Yeah.
been next.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the black people said on that there. Remember, you got your phone, you got your hand, and your hand is always with you. You know, black lady said that. You know, it was news about it. And she said, "Well, I think this is great." The nigga went, "Oh, I think this is great. If you lose your wallet, if you lose your money, you can't lose your hand. You got your hand, which you all love. You know."
They got some of the gas stations.
They're doing this thing where now more companies are widely accepting cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So they're placing like the coin stars inside of like pick and saves and stuff. They put in Bitcoin.
In that cryptocurrency, I hope you get all the money that you can. As soon as you get all that money that you want, they transition that shit to the chip. They going crazy over that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they
He saw the devil. He gonna make you feel like, okay, we be coming up.
this is a new generation of millionaires. It's called middle
And brothers doing it, hey, pull out when you can to the spirit. If you can't do it in time, you know it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Kind.
What you said about the woman talking about the phone, scanning the phone.
You don't scan her hand, man.
Yeah, well, the brother, but he sent me a video, right, from his job, and he was telling me how pretty much they use biometric scanning, right, for you to get inside of the doors. You don't grab the handles or anything, to the bathrooms, to the vending machines or anything, right? And they pretty much they have a biometric information, right, of every employee, right? And if you don't work there, right, when you come up and wave your hand or like press your hand against like have it scan your fingerprints, right? You can't even get into the building, But they already have those things set up in a lot of these jobs. And just like the brother was saying, that's going to lead to on the RFID chip.
Yep.
Scan and go.
That's it. Scan and go. This is a system. Now this system is going to be connected to your everyday livelihood. Okay? Your everyday livelihood. To the point where, it's going to be a crime to not have it. Okay? Yeah. This chip, hey man, this chip thing, it can go multi ways. Look, the implant of it is to help you with back issues, to help you with brain issues. I did a lesson on it where somebody who was a mute due to a disease got a chip in their brain. This is the lying wonders here. Okay?
Yeah, the miracles.
Get a chip in the miracles. To get the chip in their brain, now when you get on a computer, they can be able to talk through the computer system, like the movie Transcendence with Johnny Depp. You see, this is real. But this is what's coming. And not what's coming,
it's already here, Khan.
Yeah, the article that brother put in the chat called Brain Implant Give Blind Women Artificial Vision. It's scientific first. See?
Google's working on the same thing. They got these Google and Apple got these glasses that have a you got the Google Glass, but Apple is creating the same thing. And Elon Musk said sooner or later the chip is gonna be replaced with headphones and replaced with like artificial vision. Like if y'all ever seen the Netflix show it's basically about the chip. I forgot what it's called. But
I think I know what you're talking about.
fuck.
It's a series.
Yeah, it's a series. I'm gonna find it. Salakia.
Hey, quick precept about these lying wonders, but it was just mentioned about how the chip allows them to do all these different things. Because that's a divine, what is a miracle on the left hand side. You got miracles on the right hand side, you got miracles on the left hand. Because Esau, he deals with the left hand side of Heavenly Father, which is Satan and demonic forces. So, real quick, it's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. It says, then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
That's what we're doing now. We're revealing him the spirit of the mouth of the Alba Shah. Okay? That's how that wicked is being revealed. It's through what we say. Okay? Esau, Edom, that's the man to sin.
We are the Lord's mouth. The Lord ain't finna come down and just speak to people directly. They'll fucking melt. They'll die.
Yeah, the Lord cleared his throat and all this shit will rain. Go ahead.
It says, and then that wicked shall be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Yep, that's talking about the covenant with missiles and talking about the holy angels. Go ahead.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Even him who's coming is after the workings of Satan. So Esau is powered. It's like he got a battery pack. All right, he's powered up by Satan.
Yep.
There's a balance. Hold that book. Don't
They
read.
ain't never happened like that.
Don't read that. Ain't even no win boy. How it go over your face?
Right.
Said, don't read the rest of it.
I thought you did that.
I literally seen your garment go like this. Ain't no wind blowing for it to go up like that.
I've seen it too.
Hell no.
I'm gonna go watch that.
You better start reading. Go ahead. Louder.
1 Thessalonians 2 and 9. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Yep, all power, signs, and lying wonders, man. This devil, hey, the scripture says that he's as wise as Daniel, man.
Yep.
This nigga did a diligent search. He understood to, hey man, hey, see, don't sleep on Esau, man. Y'all sleep on this man.
Yeah.
You know, y'all really sleep on this devil, man. He is powered by the spiritual demon Satan, man. This nigga got tricks. He got shit going on out here, man. He got. Hey, yeah, Smooth Baby Ray, boy, he probably barbecued a nigga that night.
Right.
You know?
And well, that's Ephesians 6 and 12.
Yep.
You know, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against all principalities, spiritual wickedness.
And y'all don't
in high
understand that this guy that we're dealing with, who we're claiming as who's the devil, he's powered up by that spiritual wickedness, man. Okay, to split the atom, you gotta be some type of maniac.
Mm-hmm.
You see? With all the perversion that's going on, the things that he's doing. Okay? Hell, even with the Vecca. Hey, this Vecca is a deadly genius weapon.
Yep.
Okay? It's that Hydra, man.
God. If I can say something real quick, I found the name of the show. It's called The Feed.
The Feed.
The
Oh,
Feed.
heard of it, I never
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah. And in The Feed, they had it's not context, but they had everybody had surgery and they had a chip in their brains, and it would project just like it looks like, you know, you looking at your phone and you can surf Google and watch Netflix and all of that. They could do it from their eyes. All they gotta do is blink their eyes or something like that, and the graphic user interface just comes on like it's a computer in their eyes. Kind.
Society.
Yep. And it was giving people mental health issues and shit. People,
Demolition.
yeah, people was having seizures and everything.
Yeah, see?
And they needed that.
Yeah,
If they ever turned it off, them people got
they would die. Yep.
Yeah.
See?
Hey, but what sounds similar to that though? What they're doing right now, as far as the Facebook turning it into meta.
Kind. Yep. Yeah, that's why I mentioned The Feed, because The Feed was all social media.
I seen it. Yeah,
So,
I seen it.
so
I've been looking.
that he was in, like they was all chilling with each other, but yeah, it's crazy.
Well, this is. Well, now we understand
Kind.
why iRobot came about. We understand why Demolition Man came about. We understand why all these movies.
Minority Report.
I was just gonna say that.
Kind.
Minority
Kind.
Report. You
Yep.
see what's going on, man? And it's coming to a theater near you. But if all of that has to do with the scriptures and the mark of the beast, because it's going to transition in society into this virtual, fake, pseudo-reality world. Okay?
You're gonna have people more they gonna deal with that more than
Yeah. Yep. They're going to want to go under.
God.
You know?
We had an hour.
You get that one? No, keep it.
Keep-